Okay.
So don't follow up to the point where you feel like you're stalking them. But if you just send out an email into the ether, potentially it may not ever get to the right person because they receive hundreds of emails. And so if you then don't follow up, then they may have seen the headline and I might go back to that, and then completely forgotten about
another
it.
100
So
come in.
exactly, if you jog their memory, that's the thing that you. That's the point of follow up. Or it's another opportunity to explain further. So they may have read it and thought, oh yeah, I need to find out more about that, or I need to ask my editor about it. But if you've then followed up with them in the meantime and answered their questions, then you saved them a phone call or an email.
So is there a general time frame of, say for example, if it's a daily newspaper, what would be the time frame that you would email and follow up as opposed to, say for example, like a weekly magazine or something?
Daily they obviously have quicker deadlines and they have daily deadlines, sometimes twice daily deadlines depending on what's going on. So I would say maybe a couple of days. If you're talking about a weekly, then maybe a week or two. If you're talking about a monthly, then I would leave it probably no longer than 3 weeks. The whole point is to be on top of it, and you want them to know that you're interested in being involved with them.
Yeah, it's not a generic email that's gone out hoping
Exactly.
someone will fish it out.
That's exactly right. You want to personalise what you're sending out and make it relevant to them. You don't send the same thing out to 50 different people.
Yes.
Getting in is one thing, but I've been in a few publications, but what interests me is how do I actually make sure that I'm not just in it, but that I get some sort of revenue from it. Because for me, so far, I've spent a lot of time doing it, but I can spend my time a lot better because
that was maybe the end of my question before, like what do I do with it?
Well, once
I mean, it's nice to have it on your media page, but I'm talking about like not just being on telly, but then getting like
services from
Oprah selling 4 million copies of his book while he's on Oprah. That's what interests me.
Well, what you've got to remember is that yes, it's something that you can use as part of your media page to tell people what you're up to, but as Amanda was saying, people need to see you or hear about your business 7 to 9 times before they then commit to purchasing it. And so that's one of the 7 times.
Okay, so I shouldn't
it's part of a bigger plan.
Expect,
don't be the hunter.
It's like all the other marketing.
It is. Oh, look, anything you do in PR isn't an instant thing. This is all about building up relationships.
And I've been
in long-term.
No, it's just that I've attended media workshops before and they said, well, that's when you come to me. What you get out of it is that's my job and that's what you pay me for. And I'm like, I don't really see what you can do.
The way
if you put me on telly, I don't really see how you can influence the people who interview me so that I can actually get something out of it.
The way I look at it, it's just part of it's just part of sending a flyer out, putting an ad somewhere, right? You know.
I get that because that's completely
that's all it is.
It is. It's part of your overall marketing.
Thanks, because like I said, that just said
people don't.
So
that'll be $10,000.
Generated, $120,000 from this one editorial.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's not true, and because it's all branding and it's all being out there, and the more you're out there.
So is there a time frame to this sort of situation? Like if I wake up tomorrow morning and said, right, that's it, I'm going to do my Facebook, I'm going to do my blogging, I'm going to do my tweeting, and I'm going to do magazines too. I'm going to get 3 magazines and I'm off. How long time frame do I say, okay, I'm going to hit magazines for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months? Is there a specific?
I'd say somewhere between 3 and 6 months. This isn't something that happens overnight.
Yeah, I can understand that. But
To
create that buzz and that profile.
It's not overnight successes are not overnight.
No, they never are.
I reckon 6 months.
I understand that, but 6 months.
6 months, I reckon.
Minimum.
Yeah. And then and it's consistency and persistency.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, look, I contacted the paper and they said no. You need to do it again and then again and then again. And
but with different stories each time?
Yes, with different stories each
but you
time.
can you're tired of writing repurpose.
But you're not writing the story, you're presenting an idea to them.
Yeah. Because remember, this is not, you're thinking about the whole media release. Remember now, these are just ideas. And you just repurpose them all the time.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I think the important thing that comes up a lot, that I hear a lot, is people say, you know, my business is so awesome, why aren't they writing about it? Everyone believes their business is the best business out there. What you need to do is find the thing that is different to every other, you know, every other pregnancy massage therapist, for example. Like, I know Emma's different. Emma knows Emma's different.
How you tell people to
But how does Joe Blow off the street know Emma's different? And why would a journalist care about another pregnancy massage therapist? You know, Emma has to tell them what's so special about her, and that's what they'll pick up.
And it's momentum as well. You might get, 20 times you've heard nothing, but that one time it'll come through and you'll get out of, like I pitched so many different people, and then when I got on Today Tonight, it was done, and then I got like 40,000 hits in the following 2 hours that I was on, and it generated new clients, new subscribers, so the payoff is always worth that time lapse in between.
The point, I guess, is just not to give up.
Yes.
To be committed to doing it. It's part of your marketing for your business.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Exclamation.
Payoff is always worth that time lapse in between.
The point, I guess, is just not to give up.
Yes.
To be committed to doing it. It's part of your marketing for your business.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Exclamation mark.
Another one in for me.
Maybe an asterisk too. Another one.
With a highlighter.
Another one in for me.
I mean, I just want to say something to you from the perspective of an older person. I mean, you shouldn't be so impatient. You're 26. You're going to build a massive business. It's going to take you a few years, but I mean, I only started in business when I was like old, so.
Should have got another way when all of a sudden you wake up and you look at
started early as well. She's been in business for a while.
But it's funny, you all of a sudden
2.5 years in.
Wow.
2.5 years is nothing.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you wake up and you've only got 10 years left. And I'm working after 10 years, and then you suddenly go, friggin' hell, I better go a lot faster.
No, but it's your mindset. You have this mindset at a young age. That's all that counts, and keep doing it. You're going to fly.
And seeing you when you're in college is because you'll just be so awesome. I won't even do joint ventures with you anymore. Just kidding.
So does anyone have any questions about media lists before I give you an idea for an article that you can write to present to these people?
Can I pay someone to do this for me?
Yes.
Have you met Joe?
That's exactly right. I'm going to pay all these people to do it for me, please.
Yeah.
I just want to go and photograph.
But that's good.
And that's the thing. At some point, you may say,
Absolutely.
I can't do everything anymore. I need to outsource someone.
I don't do it good with, so I'm going to give to someone who can.
You fill your day doing what you want to do, and then pay everyone else to do it.
I'm completely useless at my books, so I get Alicia to do that for me because I know I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I used to do it, and it meant and I was bad, and I didn't get paid because I didn't send out invoices on time. And I'm thinking, why is there nothing in the bank account? So one day I went, why don't I give it to somebody who actually likes doing this? I don't like doing all the number stuff.
2 minutes and not think about it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. She does it so much quicker than me. I used to spend days.
I remember my
done.
bookkeeper saying that to me. She said, this is so easy, you can do this. I said, no, you just stay there and you do it. Because what you're doing in 3 hours will take me 3 days.
Yeah.
And the perfect lighting and the perfect time of day for a particular shot and the position that the baby should be in to look the best. I don't know that. I know how to talk to a journalist and I know how to write an article. And so that's what I do. But if I need a photographer, then I get someone who knows what to do.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's right.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about...
budget a few things.
This is a favourite with media. top 7 tips.
Only 7, not 10 anymore.
No, 7. An odd number. Odd numbers work well for some reason.
Top 7 tips.
Same as you should always put 3 pictures on a wall, never 2 or 4. Just works.
Yeah, it does work better.
Now I'm going to give you a rundown of what you can do for this article. And so basically you can just fill in the blanks and then you'll have an article ready to go and then you can present it to your dream publication. I'm not assuming that it will be exactly perfectly written prose, but then if you're sending it to a publication, and that's what they do, they edit it for you. The whole point is the idea. Or you could use it as a blog post if you have a blog. So
Newsletters.
Yeah, or newsletters. Yeah. That's right.
Podcasts.
Slide 7.
Or 14 other products that you can come up with. Okay, so I'm sure all of you will have lots of questions that people always ask you. You said that you have, when you speak on the phone, people always ask you the same questions.
Yeah.
That's an article. Answering those questions.
How much?
Are those oils safe?
Yeah.
Oh, Emma, you have got so many articles.
That's it.
Yeah. And so
You can start paying me to write them.
if you think about all of the questions that you have,
Can you write one on
So do you write them?
taking
Sorry.
care of yourself postnatally and give it to Janelle? Yeah, she was due to guest blog for me back in March, so
doing?
I haven't gotten it. I did send you an email about it.
okay. So if you think about the reason where the 7 comes from, you think about the top 7 questions that people ask you. So that will be, I'm imagining, fairly easy because you would have the same questions all the time. So then write down those questions. That's the basis for your article. Then you've got your headings. Then you answer the questions. They're your paragraphs. Then you write an introduction about outlining how those tips will help and how that's relevant to your industry. Use case study examples to illustrate your points. So if you have your customers or clients' permission to talk about them and how you helped them or how your product helped them, then do that. Otherwise you can refer to things that are in the media already, which goes back to pitching yourself as the expert on a particular topic. So you can say something, this is happening right now, this is how this helps, or this is the answer. Or
something like, for example, bound by Health Information Act.
yes.
So there's not much I can tell people.
Yes.
But I could say things like 4 out of 5 clients found this comfortable.
Yes. Yep.
Because that doesn't identify anything.
Emma, can you use fake names?
I can use client.
Yes.
I can
Yeah,
be
you
very
can do that.
general in the comments. But
Statistics work really well.
Statistics.
Yes,
Yeah.
stats are always good.
If you get permission from a client, are you allowed to?
Yes.
You can use my name.
You do, we've spoken about this.
You're getting so much
You
trouble when you open your mouth.
How would you describe
Come on.
yourself in relation?
So
Here we
your
go.